Everyone, and today we're going to be reviewing this not so brand new M4 style gun. So primaries, basically, yeah, I mean it's a pretty good support weapon, not very accurate, and it only has semi-auto, or full auto, sorry. You got safe, full auto, and full auto. That is not because the semi-auto is broken. It is literally because it says auto and auto, as you see there. There's literally two full autos. There's no safe, or there's a safety, and then there's just two full autos. There's some rail systems up here, which are pretty good. Basically, there's this top rail system that runs probably quarter, half the length of the actual gun. Then you have a 1.5 inch small little rail over here, and then on the other side there's another one, and then on the bottom here you probably have a 3-inch, 4-inch rail that you can put flashlights and other add-ons to your gun. So other than that, it has probably 2-foot barrel that you shoot the BB out of course. And this battery doesn't fit in here. I just have it taped on the mag. Yeah. So this gun is about, when it is extended, when the stock is extended, it's probably about a 3.5-foot gun. It's a pretty big gun. Fits perfect just for me. Honestly, if I had a scope on it, I'd rather have it like this. I'd rather have the stock pushed in. You can also take the stock completely off. So if you're in a CQB situation, which most likely this is just going to be used for CQB, that's really good. So it's really good for CQB. This, of course, is a CQB weapon, like I mentioned before. You have one. What am I thinking? It's a sling point. One sling point back here, and then I don't know what this is. If that's a sling point, or if that's a sling point. I'm guessing that is, but I don't really know. It's not that sturdy. But you got one sling point for all I know up here, and then you don't have any more sling points anywhere on the gun. The dust cover does not work. And it does not have charging handle. I don't even know where the hop-up is on this thing. Like, honestly. Yeah. I don't know where the hop-up is. I don't even think there is a hop-up, because this gun, I bought it for $20 a few days ago from a friend. But he bought it, I don't know, maybe for $40, $60 originally. I don't know what store he bought it from. But, it is a pretty reliable gun since he's had it for, I'm guessing, about maybe 2 years. And just the day that I got it, I modded it so my battery could fit inside. Could work with this, because it's the only battery I have, and I'm not going to go out and buy another one. Because, I mean, why buy another one when you just have a battery and you can tape it on the outside? Some things that I've noticed is that the system up here, the rail system, is kind of wobbly. It's probably just due to screws that are loose, like that screw right there, and probably screws around there. I have not touched this thing with any tools yet. I am definitely gonna maybe get some new screws, maybe even a new rail system. I don't know, but just figure out how to put this rail system on and make it not wiggle. It's not really annoying, except when you're running. It makes the noise and your opponents can hear you. And there is no back sight, iron sight. You just have a front iron sight. I mean, it's pretty easy. Like I said, it is a support weapon, so you don't exactly need to be accurate. You just need to support your team, as the name implies. So yeah, basically. Oh yeah, I didn't notice this or mention this, but this is. Let's see, there you go. This is a gravity fed. So if you see there's a little hole and then an arrow where you put the scope. Let me just get it out of my pocket. And there's the scope. And here it is. There's a little hole there, and like normal, you just fill your BBs up in there. You can literally fit, probably if you work hard enough, you can put maybe 500 BBs in here. It's a really, really big scope. I mean, it doesn't look that big, but yeah, I put about 500, maybe 400, 500 BBs in here. And that's the most I've had it filled up, and that still wasn't filled up all the way, which is actually really great. So, yeah. So, we're gonna, I guess maybe, no. Yeah, I have some more stuff I can talk about. So, personally, I really like this gun because the handle here really fits. It's really big, or I guess it's a long pistol grip here. And then you have a lot of room for your finger to go in the trigger guard, and the trigger has some trigger pull to it. Right there. I mean, there's probably a ½ inch of trigger pull, or not, maybe a 1/4 inch, something like that. But yeah, so I don't know what that S is for. Don't ask me. But I guess right now we can connect the scope to it and load it up. Yep. I don't really know what else there is to talk about on this gun. The only thing that I don't really like about this is that it does say made in China right over there, so it's not really original. Kind of just, I mean, granted it is in white, so you're not gonna really notice it unless you really look at this gun. And another thing, there is a lot of screws. If you see, compared to this side, there's a lot of screws on this side, and that is typical with kind of cheap airsoft weapons, or any kind of weapon for that matter. But yeah, so what we'll do is we'll put the scope on and we'll get to shooting. I don't know how, we're probably going to shoot in the next video just because I don't know where my bipod is, so tripod. But yes, we will do the shooting test probably next video, and we'll be right back. So, as you see now, the scope actually looks really nice on it. Sadly, you can only put it in one spot because this is, like I mentioned before, a gravity-fed scope. So yeah, I mean, maybe if you are a person that really depends, unlike me, on scopes, you could put a little dot in between right there in the scope. It wouldn't really help because there is literally bars going between to hold this scope together, which, as you see, is what happens with most here, because those are just pieces where they just put little bars and screwed them in. But yeah, I mean, it does work with the scope as a scope. If you have like half BBs, it does kind of work if you get a person in range and then you just aim a little bit above them if you're like farther away, and you will hit them. Like I said, this is a CQB support weapon, so I would not recommend putting like a scope on the side of it and trying to do really accurate shots, because like I said before, and I keep saying and I will keep saying, this is a support weapon. So yeah, if you enjoy supporting your team and pushing really, really hard on the other team, then this is a good weapon for you. If you're a beginner, I'd recommend not spending like probably $50 on a cheap ass gun. But yeah, so we'll be right back. We're gonna just do not really an authentic shooting test. We're just gonna show kind of a first-person view and how far back you can go with this. And we're gonna shoot at that squirrel. You can't really see it, but we're gonna shoot at the squirrel, and then we'll have another video showcasing actual, yeah, just really close up, and I will be back farther. So basically an authentic shooting test in the next video. Yeah, we'll load this up and shoot it, I guess. So we have the scope all filled up, as you see there, and there's BBs in there, probably about 100. As you see, that's literally not even half. You can't see. Fuck. Sorry. No, you can't see, but there's about half in there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but I can definitely not see it, so I don't know. I don't know, whatever. Let's just get to the first-person shooting test. So yeah, that's kind of first person right here. That's kind of what you'll see most of the time if you're looking through the scope. Yeah, let's just shoot this, I guess. And then, yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm waiting for, but, probably just, yeah, let me hold it like this. Okay. So, we're gonna go back probably, I don't know. What do you think? It's really awkward. Ah, my left hand hurts. Let's go back 30 feet. This is 30 feet right over here, and it used to be sandbox before we moved here. So we're gonna go into full auto, as you see there. Is it gonna focus? Nope, it's just gonna be a bitch. Okay, so we're gonna shoot this now, in as first person as I can get. Fuck this, 1 second, guys. Fuck. Well, no, I'll be right back. As you see, this is super promo. I'm like freaking GoProing it here. Not really. Okay, whatever. So, here we go. And keep in mind, it is kind of windy right now. So, oh. I would also recommend, like as you just saw, oh, you can't see shit right there. It is way more accurate in full auto. You just do semi-auto, you're not really going to hit anything at all when you do full auto. Oh, and I forgot to mention, once in a while, you're going to need to shake the gun just because the cop just fucking drove by. Whatever, I'm in my own yard, fuck them. Okay, but yeah, you will need to shake the gun once in a while just because, I mean, you know, just a little shake like that and it'll work again. So, this is, okay. Tried one-handed shooting is a pain. But yeah, so thank you for watching this video. It's kind of a re-review. We did a review before, but it was so mosquito-y and just, it wasn't the cameraman's fault, but he just kept getting bit up like really bad. So props to him for filming, but I just needed to redo it because it wasn't his fault, but there was a lot of mosquitoes and I was in pain too. There's an angle. But yeah, so it's gonna storm. No wonder this flies out. But yeah, so thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you guys next time.